Have you ever wondered how the sport of tennis came into being? The origins of tennis hark back to the 12th century in France. There, a game called Jeu de Paume, or Game of the Palm, was quite the rage. Picture this: monks in monastic courtyards, batting a ball back and forth using nothing but their hands. Quite a sight, isn't it? As the centuries rolled on, this handball game began to evolve. By the 16th century, players started using rackets, a significant change that marked the birth of tennis as we know it today. The game's name itself, tennis, is thought to stem from the French word tenez, which means take, a call used by players to indicate they were about to serve. So, from a handball game in monastic courtyards to a globally recognized sport, tennis has indeed come a long way. Now let's delve into the fascinating evolution of tennis over the years. Our story begins in the late 19th century with the introduction of lawn tennis by Major Walter Clopton Wingfield. He patented a game he called spheristic from an ancient Greek game. However, it was soon more commonly referred to as lawn tennis, a game that could be played outdoors on grass. This was a significant departure from real tennis, an indoor game played in a walled court. Fast forward a few years and we find ourselves at the first tennis tournaments. The inaugural Wimbledon Championship was held in 1877, followed by the US Open in 1881, the French Open in 1891, and the Australian Open in 1905. These tournaments, collectively known as the Grand Slam, have become the pinnacle of the sport, but the game was not stagnant. Over time, tennis saw many changes in both equipment and rules. The wooden rackets of yesteryears gave way to lighter, more powerful aluminium and graphite ones. The balls, initially white, were changed to yellow in the late 70s for better visibility. The tie-break was introduced to prevent excessively long matches, and the Hawkeye system was later implemented to provide accurate line calls, eliminating human error. Then came a monumental shift in 1968, the beginning of the Open era. This period marked the end of the division between amateur and professional players, allowing them to compete together in Grand Slam tournaments. It was a move that not only leveled the playing field, but also increased the sport's popularity and commercial appeal. And let's not forget the transformation in player athleticism and training methods. Today's players are fitter, stronger and faster thanks to advances in sports science and technology. Indeed, tennis has witnessed a number of significant changes, shaping the sport as we know it today. Now that we've seen how tennis has evolved, what about the modern game? Today's tennis landscape is a vibrant tapestry of talent and technology. The sport is anchored by four major tournaments known as the Grand Slam events: Wimbledon, French Open, Australian Open, and the US Open. These tournaments serve as the pinnacle of professional tennis, drawing the world's top players. The professional tours for men and women, the ATP and WTA respectively, keep the competition fierce year-round. And let's not forget the rise of new tennis stars, who bring fresh energy and styles to the court, captivating audiences and shaping the future of the game. Technological advancements have also left their mark. The Hawkeye technology, for example, has revolutionized how we settle disputes on close calls, ensuring fairness in the game. Today, tennis is a dynamic, fast-paced sport that captivates millions of fans worldwide. It's a game that continues to evolve, just as it has done for centuries. So, what have we learned about the journey of tennis? Well, we've traced its roots back to the monastic cloisters of 12th century France, where it began as a simple handball game known as Jeu de Paume. We've followed its evolution through the centuries, observing how it transformed from an aristocratic pastime in the 16th century to a popular mass spectator sport in the late 19th century. We've noted the changes in equipment, rules, and playing styles that have shaped the game, making it faster, more strategic, and more exciting. In the modern era, we've seen how tennis has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry, attracting millions of players and spectators worldwide. We've marveled at the skill, athleticism and tenacity of today's players, who continue to push the boundaries of what's possible on the court. From its humble beginnings to the thrilling game we love today, the story of tennis is a testament to the enduring appeal of this sport. Who knows what the future holds for this remarkable game?